I feel like this is the outfit I get just attacked by a dog in.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh, big Drake fan?
Dude, huge Drake fan. It's fucking insane. Okay, so here's what's up. My volume for you is up, and we're going to start the podcast right now. You got video going and you got audio going?
I have everything going.
Separately? All good?
Separately, yeah.
Just, I don't know. I'm pretty...
Don't fucking question me on tech shit.
That's true. Yeah, you're pretty smart. Okay, so... okay, all right. Okay, fuck. Holy shit. I have to look in the camera, so don't mind me. Welcome to episode 111. So nervous. Of the Clean Hamster podcast. I want to thank you for coming back. I want to thank you for liking and subscribing. That's wicked. But if you're just passing through and watching a video, that's fine too. And just rhymed by accident. That's so sick. So I have a very special guest today. This is one of my good friends, Jake Doolittle, and he is a hot commodity right now. And by that, I mean he's in like a bit of trouble on the internet, but for a good reason. And that's like funny, but it's also shitty, as we both know. There's two sides to every coin, right? And I think he's one of the most talented guys I've ever met. He's so goddamn funny. I think he's like 20. And I met him back in 2019 when he was Curtis Connor, Drew Gooden, and Danny Gonzalez's tour photographer on the We Are Two Different People tour, which I had the privilege of being at one of their shows in New York. And that's how I met Jake. And he's a wonderful guy. And I would like to welcome Jake Doolittle to the Clean Hamster podcast.
Woohoo! What a sweet intro.
Well, buddy, you deserve it. You're a really talented guy, and I think you're interesting as hell.
Thank you.
That's the thing. I think you're very interesting.
Thanks, pal.
No problem. Fuck this fucking camera. Quit looking at my shit apartment. All right, whatever. We're good. There he is. There's the king. God, I look good in black. Anyway. So
You're killing it.
Yeah. So I wanted to talk to you, obviously, right off the bat about how you're feeling mentally, because, like, I wasn't kidding, like, with my intro. He's in, like, a bit of some heat on Twitter, and let me tell you something, man. Twitter heat is like none other in terms of immediate stress.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what the fuck's going on? Tell me.
So I don't know how to like deal with it. I never thought that it would like sort of like take off like it has, but like I don't know. I took photos for Charlie D'Amelio back in 2019.
Yeah.
And then earlier this year, the photos that I had taken of her were used in her book without like my permission or paying me or anything. And I have like 2 or 3 photos in the book. But like, yeah, people on Twitter are fucking like ruthless, especially like the 7 to 10-year-old demographic. They're crazy.
Yeah. Oh man, well, like, I'm sorry that's happening to you, but I have to say, like, you don't know until you're literally going right through it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
like, there's so many people out there that are like good friends with us, good friends with our friend Nick Green, good friends with, you know, like people who have been in some heat in the past, right? Yep. And it's so easy to, and it's so annoying and embarrassing because you're like, something's happening on Twitter, right? Like saying that is so fucking lame. But like when you're guys like us and you're like, God, I want to show what I'm good at on the internet, and then the internet gets like angry at you, you're like,
yeah,
who else do I fucking like? God, I gotta go back to real life. I came here for like, you know, I came here for peace. And then the place where you go for like peace and funny things and like, just stuff that makes you enjoy your day a little bit more, fucking like decides to flip you two birds and just like go fuck yourself, kill yourself.
Yeah.
You're wrong, you're stupid. And then you find out they're all kids, and you're just like, dude, no one really knows what it's like to just like watch your shit, your name, your like your reputation almost, and like your livelihood pretty much just be dragged in real time. It is the most annoying and embarrassing thing for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, isn't it crazy that people wake up every day fearing stuff that we've been through?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I like last night I could barely fall asleep because I was just thinking about everything. There are like these TikTok tea accounts that are posting on Instagram now.
Pause right now. By the way, if you're a tea account, whether you're on YouTube or TikTok, you can go fucking suck your dad's dick. Like, I'm sorry. You suck. Like, you don't have talent. I mean, dude, you might be good at editing and like really sharp fucking hard zooms and jump cuts. But other than that, you're bored and lame, and I don't think anyone likes you, and you're burning every bridge you could ever have.
Yeah, you're just the worst person.
Like fuck you if you run a tea channel, you suck ass. I hope your dog gets a fucking tapeworm if you run a goddamn tea channel.
I hope if you're on a tea channel, I hope that your dog gets hit by a car and then but lays there for like 30 minutes twitching and then like bleeds out slowly,
Yeah, and then you go, so here's the tea. My dog, Sparky, is fucking dead. Now that's the tea, isn't it? Now isn't that the tea?
Yeah, you want to see some fucking tea, bitch?
I got some tea for you. Your dog's dead. That's weird. Oh no, what happened with that second tier YouTuber? What happened? No, tell us what happened on the 90th fucking reality show that 6 people are watching. What happened with the latest tween drama? Eat shit. Eat so much shit. Eat so much shit and get a disease.
Yeah, you're literally the worst kind of people where, like, as you're talking about tea, like, fucking Sparky's left kidney is across the road.
Yeah, go get your dog. Isn't it dead?
You have to fucking scrape him up. What are you going to do?
Yeah, that's weird. Go get a pillowcase. Anyway, so it's so weird how... Wow. Sorry. Anyway, what's happening on those TikTok tea channels, pal?
So there's like this big one, and I don't know what it's literally like tea talk room USA _ fucking like the worst username in the world. It's a private account, so you have to request to follow it. But I was getting all these comments from actual 7-year-olds whose profile pictures are with their dads saying fuck yourself.
Yeah.
And they're little kids. I'm like, these are like, they're literally they're literally like kindergarten, like maybe first grade. Yeah. And like what they're doing is like spending their time like telling like a fucking like a chubby kid with glasses on the internet to fucking kill himself.
Hey.
And
you're not a kid.
That was great.
Yeah,
that was
wonderful. I know. Yeah. We love misdirection so much.
Yeah. But I don't really know how to deal with it. It's hilarious.
But it sucks. Like, it sucks.
It sucks. All these comments are like he for some reason all these people think that I got paid for these photos.
Right. Like
in all the comments they're like, he got paid, he's just like a clout chaser, all this stuff. And I'm like, there's nothing that I can do at this point besides maybe make a video about it and get sued for slander,
Right. Here's the thing about slander and about clout chasing is that everyone clout chasing is very watered down, and I think it's like, man, you know what's crazy? Everyone does it. and
Yeah.
everyone's guilty of it. I am. People who suck, people who are awesome, everyone does it. Everyone does a little thing every day to push something.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone does a little something every day. Do you ever notice how like if you have like a huge group of friends and like one of you like tweets something or posts something on Instagram, all the best friends are like the first to comment? Because everyone wants to be seen all the time. Everyone wants to get like a fucking like. Everyone, all the time. I do support my friends, but at the same time, I know that deep down, the reason why I do some things is because like I want everyone to go, "Hi, Dean." I know that's why I do it. And you're fucking lying if you disagree with me. Like if you're like, "No, I genuinely, dude." If your buddy is fucking doing something, or if like someone you know, whatever, like everyone respond. Like look at the first. Okay, you know how there's two types of first responders: ones who save lives and ones who like are the first to comment on like their most famous friend's Instagram picture or respond to their most famous friend's tweet. And you're like, oh, you're there because you love them, but also deep down you don't want to admit it, but you're like, if I'm the first person to fucking be here, a lot of eyes will be on my profile.
Yeah.
Everybody does that. Isn't that crazy? We all do it.
Yeah, everyone does that. I think it's funny because like I don't know of anyone who doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And like it's definitely a weird thing like in retrospect, but like yeah, I've seen you do it. I do it all the fucking time to you.
Yeah, we do. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's funny because you love it when people go, oh, "Hi." Like you just do. You love it when people are like, "True," and also "Hello."
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have a look at your shit.
Yeah.
That's what's up. We all do the most annoying dumb shit. Like I don't know. I just think that like YouTube is so fucking annoying sometimes, and Twitter is the worst all the time. Like Twitter is so goddamn horrible. It's like, do you want to see a bunch of fucking 7-year-olds talking to an adult man in a way that if their parents found out, they would have their phone taken away in a heartbeat, and they would be grounded, and they wouldn't be able to go to Sarah's for the sleepover this weekend.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, like it's just it's so fucked up how anyone can say anything. And guess what? I've mentioned it here before, man, and I've told you this in confidence. If someone sends me a fucked up message, which it has happened, I'm going to say 900,000 times. If you send me a fucked up message, I will respond. And when I do respond, you are going to backtrack your little fucking ass off and say, "Oh, this was a joke. I'm actually a big fan." Or you're going to say, "Oh my God, I never thought you'd see this," because you're an idiot and your brain isn't fully developed yet. And you think you can talk to fucking adults any way you want. Wait till mental health problems come into your life when you've moved out. Mm-hmm. When you've moved out and you hit that reset button on life where you have to start doing things independently, you're so fucked. You're so fucked. Try canceling your landlord. Try canceling your fucking landlord.
When you move out and you go through like you're like going through like all your stuff, like what you want to bring to your new apartment.
Right.
And, like all these fucking 7-year-olds have like Charlie D'Amelio books and like all this shit. They're like, fuck, I actually hate myself.
Right.
And I'm glad that they do, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, man, it's like I used to be that kid. I used to be annoying about shit. I still am annoying about shit. I'm not even done growing up. I'm 25. I'm an idiot. I had to split a hotel room with my brother this weekend, and he was like, "So yeah, just send me that $208 when you get a chance." And I was just like, "Yeah, it won't be seriously for another 3.5 weeks."
Yeah, $208, fucking that sucks.
Like that's
a lot.
I literally was like, "Jake, I could," because his name's Jake too. I was like, "Jake, I could send this to you right now, but that's like all of my bank account." I was like, "Jake, I really could. Like right now, I could 100% reimburse you.
Yeah.
But I might want to get a few pizzas this week."
Yeah.
Like,
I need to fund my 7-Eleven trip somehow.
Yeah,
you know?
I need like I I don't want to give you all my money to my name right now. Sorry, Jake. Go sell a couple cars. You'll be good. Get that commission. But, yeah, anyway, I went to a fucking wedding. I wish you were there, buddy.
I would love to be there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there a guy on a fucking riding mower outside your house right now?
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. I know, like, I can hear you fine, and there is so much noise behind you, whether it's, like, the air conditioning in your new apartment, possibly, you know, like, a ceiling fan.
The mic's gonna be better, I promise.
For sure the mic's going to be better. But
right,
I can
guys?
physically see the man on the riding mower outside of your house.
You can see it on my camera, too.
I can see it. That's so fucking weird. Wait, so do you live on a golf course?
No, I live in a pretty shitty apartment complex, but they mow every Monday and Friday.
Doesn't sound like a shitty apartment complex to me.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So how was the move? When did you move in?
I moved in on the 21st. So last week.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. Living with a friend, like with my girlfriend, is the most fun thing in the world.
Right.
It's life-changing because
Really?
it's so fun.
You're on day what? Like day 10 of being like independent with your girlfriend, having your place? Yeah? That's amazing. Well, I'm proud of you, buddy. Good for you.
Thanks.
All right.
Awesome.
So here's what do you want to know what to expect?
Nope. I don't actually. Not necessarily.
Hey man, do you want me to open your eyes a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Let you know what to expect, because this is the
Yeah.
Clean Hamster podcast. We go from being very grateful to cynical, like very, very quickly, because that's life. All right, bitch. Okay, it's not one big T channel where you can go, LOL, look at everyone else's problems. We have problems. All of us. So here's what's up. My roommate and his girlfriend actually like left like maybe like 10 minutes before I started this podcast. Which you're cutting it too close, because I told you last night, because I fucking told you, because Jake, here's the thing. I told them last night. I fucking did. I told them last night, hey, I'm going to be up early. I am recording a podcast with Jake Doolittle at 9 a.m. Because it is 9:13 a.m. right now.
Sure.
And, you know, I was sitting here and it was like 8:47, and I heard both of them start the shower.
Oh, fuck.
So when I tell you that made my stomach like move, and then I got a headache, and then I realized, oh shit, I should drink some water before I scream at these fucking idiots who don't know how to prioritize their fucking time, even though I let them know, you know, like a good fucking guy, that I was doing this. And like, it's okay. Here's the thing. It's not like we're all good. Like everything's fine. I got a pen. I have my pen now. Here's the thing. We're all good. But like, it's just, man, I don't know. There might be something worse about when motherfuckers cut it close like that. Do you know what I mean?
For sure.
When you're like, hey man, I need you out by this time, and they're out like right at the time.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, that's not what I fucking meant. Like, and they're just dawdling.
Yep.
They're just dragging their fucking ass forgetting shit. And you're like, wow, wallet, keys, phone. That's all.
Yeah. You had to forget your fucking wallet right now? Like you're just looking around for your wallet?
Oh, wait. I think I might. Here's what I think. Leave. Because I told you last night what the fucking plan was. Dude, that makes me so mad. And it's just because, like, I can get so selfish. I can get so fucking, like, no, everyone's on my time. Like, that's how I act sometimes when I'm not getting what I want. And it's shitty. I understand that. But, like, if I give you an advanced notice on what the fucking deal is, maneuver. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm for real, they just left. And I didn't even hear, like, an alarm. And I was like, these guys are not fucking doing it right. You know what I mean?
So that's your lesson to me.
My lesson is, like, just get ready to be so, like, about, like, a few things here and there. And it's okay because, like, no matter what, like, days can be annoying, but, like, you're with someone you enjoy the company of, and you're going to have an amazing... Every evening is going to be great. Like, you're just going to be like, holy shit, I'm content. And that's the best. But sometimes you're going to be like, wow, I'm going for a fucking walk.
What you do every day.
Which I do every day.
Healthy king.
Oh my god, dude. I'm the healthiest little queen of all time. It's crazy. Man, I was actually looking in the mirror today.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was like, out loud. This is fucking so embarrassing. Out loud, I was like, man, you're looking solid.
No.
I was like, man, you're looking solid. I whispered that to myself at like 7 a.m. Man, you're looking solid.
Like through your teeth.
Like
you're hard.
I was like, man, you're looking solid. And then I looked down at my rock hard boner, squeezed it till it was purple, and then set up the podcast studio.
Nice.
It's all good. Yeah, fuck. Jake, I have a lot of questions for you, but I mean, I knew that you and I would get sidetracked and whatnot, but like you have one of the most interesting upbringings and childhoods, and like just situation wise, you're a fucking enigma. I don't know many people who have done a lot of the things that you've done, and also I'm talking about your accomplishments as well. Like you have an impressive resume.
Thank you.
You really do, and you're like, you know, a stud. And I can't even look at you sometimes, or else I might fucking, oh my god, you know, I might get there. You might sometimes you get me there, and it's crazy. Like I just want to know. Anyway, so I think
you look at yourself in the mirror just to get you there, and then you get off to me. You know.
Yeah, exactly. You make me come. God, you make me. Okay. So. You have been... Okay, wait. Let's start at the beginning. When did you realize you had rhythm? Because you're a fucking dancer.
I started dancing when I was like 3.
Right.
Shaking my little ass to the Wiggles.
The Wiggles. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was my thing. And then I loved Justin Timberlake.
Oh, didn't we all?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I mean, like...
That was my guy.
Yeah, he was... Yeah. Don't be so quick to walk away. Come on, baby, just fucking dance with me. Those are the lyrics.
Just fucking dance with me.
Just fucking dance with me. Like he's getting mad. I'm gonna rip a shirt from a woman's chest at a fucking Super Bowl. And then go, whoops, asshole.
What a dick move.
Hey, man. Apologize to Janet Jackson.
Seriously.
And Britney.
Yeah.
And Britney. Off. Fucking Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake is the most wow guy of all time. Buddy, you've like ruined careers and reputations. Stop. Anyway.
Many times.
Yeah, I loved NSYNC as well. Like, I thought they were dope. But
yeah,
fuck them. So, okay, so like, when did you start dancing competitively?
I started dancing competitively when I was 9. And I wasn't very good, but I liked just being there and having fun and being social. Because if you didn't know, I'm a little off.
Yeah, I don't.
So
yeah, I guess you weren't ready for chit chat.
I wasn't ready for chit chat. I was ready to shake my fucking ass.
Okay, you know what? There's a lot. I've been getting a lot of messages lately saying like, Dean, I need a senior quote. Help. And here's the thing: you could just rewatch all my podcasts and fucking find one. But here, I'll give you one for free right now. I wasn't down for chit chat. I just came here to shake my little ass.
Yeah, that's great.
That's a great senior quote.
That's really good.
So if you're finishing high school and moving on to post-secondary education, there you go. Jake Doolittle just gave you your fucking senior quote. Okay. I bet they won't put that in the yearbook, but try your best.
Yeah. Shake my little rump, maybe.
Yeah, rump, ass, stinker, juicer,
I hate juicer.
turd slicer.
Oh, nice.
Dump truck.
Yeah.
Wagon.
Nice. That's
Wagon's
good.
classic. Okay, anyway. And you danced competitively throughout the metropolitan Boston area.
Yep, that was my thing, and then I would travel to LA and to New York to train with people.
Wow.
And then yeah, it was great. So like sort of like funny story is I had a bunch of health issues, and so I went to LA for 2 things when I was like 13. I went for the juvenile arthritis convention, and
What?
to train to hip hop dance with like Beyonce's choreographer at the same time, same week.
Well,
Ask about the convention. Ask about the fucking convention.
I'm gonna, you dickhead. Here's what's up. What was the first one called again?
The convention?
Yeah, man.
The juvenile arthritis convention.
So kids arthritis.
Yes. Kids with old people bodies.
Kids with the bodies of fucking geriatrics.
Yes.
Okay. And what was that convention like? Walk me through it. Paint me a picture, please.
Okay, so looking back on it, it's really funny.
Looking back on it probably hurts.
Oh, yeah. Looking back on it, I'm limping, you know?
No, I mean like literally going like this. Ow, my neck. That was the joke. It's all good. Go ahead.
I don't have arthritis in my neck, just in my spine, so.
Wow. Even more sad. So.
But it was basically like, it was fun because it was like this whole thing where it was like, it was for a bunch of like sick, depressed kids who like want to kill themselves all at like a convention, like
right.
just like all like feeling sick and like that's it.
Yeah.
And like basically like they
I
took
just
us
laughed.
to...
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have laughed. This is like
no,
serious.
It is funny because like
No.
they took us to like Disney. They would have speakers where it's like it will get better. Like
Wait,
it was like
sorry, I have a question. So were they like, oh, some of them might die. We got to make sure this is like a great time for them?
it was,
or they were just preparing you?
They were preparing us that things will not get better. It's basically how to cope with pain the rest of your life.
Gotcha. Okay.
And it was sort of like, and then there was part of the convention was also for parents, and it was like how to deal with kids who are suicidal.
Mm-hmm.
And it was the saddest thing in the world looking back. They gave us, I'm not kidding, the fucking convention was sponsored by Razor scooters because we couldn't walk. We had to push around.
Wait, so were you all like there was like groups of kids on Razor scooters, or did you get them at the end like in like a gift bag?
We got them at the end in a gift bag. We were all basically in wheelchairs and like some were on crutches, some were walking. And that's also what sucks is it's like it's not really like it's not like we have cancer or anything. It's not like we have anything like really important going on.
Yeah.
Like something timely. Yeah. But like we're literally there just fucking limping around all together in herds, in sync limping. And like it's I don't know fucking
bunch of fucking kids.
It was the saddest thing in the world. We all go to fucking Disney and they see a group of kids like crying, not because they couldn't get on a ride, but because their knees hurt so bad.
Yeah. and so No. Okay, it's not funny.
It is funny. I'm better now, by the way, everyone.
I know. Yeah, you look great. Your childhood is so fucked up. Like, huh? You had arthritis, but you danced competitively?
Yeah.
Is that why you had arthritis?
No,
Is it hereditary?
Nope, I had arthritis because of Lyme. I had like Lyme arthritis. So that was my thing.
You had like a disease.
Yeah, I had Lyme disease for years.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
So
I want you to say everything.
Everything.
Not everything, but you know what I mean? Like there's just like there's so much about you where I'm like, what? Like, huh? And like, and here's the thing, and like, I'm sorry. Well, it's not my fault. I don't know why I'm apologizing. No. But like, and like, it's okay. You and I talk about this literally all the time. We're fucking friends. Yeah. But like, and like, you love basketball, and it's like, dude, but couldn't you not walk? Like, what about that sport? Like, I don't get.
Oh, that was the funniest shit. Oh my god, We would play basketball during recess or soccer during recess, but it was especially basketball that I loved so much, and I was so bad at.
And also that
Because
is kind of why we became friends. Just so you know, me and Jake started playing NBA 2K21 together online because I also did not know that we shared a love for basketball. Continue.
yes, loved basketball. I wanted to play with like all my friends. It was like 5th grade, and
They
so
don't allow
basically
scooters on the court though, so.
Yeah, they don't allow scooters, and also like it's like Paralympics aren't fun when you're the only Paralympic person.
Oh,
you
that is
know?
very funny. Wow.
But I I couldn't like do jump shots or anything, and I couldn't play defense because you had to get down low and shit, and it hurt my knees. And so literally, here's what happened. They said Jake gets a special rule.
What?
Where if he can catch up to us and tackle us, he gets the ball.
Wait, in organized basketball, they said that to you?
No. This was at recess and
okay.
shit. Yes, I played organized basketball, and that was a fucking nightmare.
I bet it was.
That I wasn't allowed to tackle people if you didn't know. But during recess, they called it a Jake attack.
What grade was this?
Oh, that was 5th.
A Jake
And
attack? That is kind of nice of the other kids to be like, Jake gets a special rule.
Yeah, but also, like, if Jake can catch up to us, if Jake's little knees and ankles can catch up to us and tackle us, you know what? Fucking give it to him.
Right, but here's... Okay, so I'm guessing you couldn't?
No, not in the slightest. I'm not kidding. You ever...
Dude, how funny is it when memories come back and you're like, oh my fucking God. No.
We love a Jake attack.
Yeah.
No, you ever...
By the way, that's the name of this episode.
Jake attack. Oh, that's good.
We got it.
That's
I'm
really
making a
good.
note.
You ever see someone, like, maybe like a homeless man, maybe not a homeless man, who walk with a limp so exaggerated, you know? And like they walk with one leg normally and the other one fucking stretches out so far.
Yeah.
And like they arch their back like that. That was me.
Wait,
but with
you
both
walked
legs.
Like someone who's like LARPing?
I walked like somebody like LARPing, or I walked like someone like I walked like my balls were the biggest thing in the world. I had my legs outside like that, and like it hurt so bad, and yeah, so that was my childhood, you know.
Right. Oh my gosh. So like, when did it? I can't even ask this without sounding like fucking. Hey man, when did things get better?
So I well,
because but here's the other thing. Your childhood was not that long ago. You're 20.
No. Yeah, and also like there were times where like I got better, but then things started to get worse, and then I've sort of realized over time that like nothing will ever be perfect. Like I still have to deal with like post Lyme stuff. I had a surgery like 3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Like this will continue to like happen, but when I was like, we knew that something was wrong when I started in preschool. I started crawling because I couldn't walk anymore, and then I would come in with a wheelchair.
Oh my gosh.
But then things started to like progress, and I guess like I got cured of Lyme when I was 13, and then we didn't know that there was something called like post Lyme symptoms where you fucking go crazy. Little fact, there was a study done last month where a psychologist had a bunch of bipolar people come into his office and tested them for Lyme. Yeah. And 50 out of 50 had Lyme.
What? Wow.
And so what was interesting, because there's like a certain spirochete, and like you can get you can get bit by a mosquito and get it. Like there's a bunch of different weird things. Yeah. It was a certain kind of Lyme that they had, but like, yeah, I was bonkers. It was really interesting.
Wow.
Though. but then sort of like mental health took a turn at like 14, 15, and then my knees broke at 17, 16 maybe.
Sorry.
When you're supposed to have your fun. No, when you're supposed to have your like fun teenage years.
It's
I'm there.
just, man, bedridden. My knees broke.
Yeah,
that made me laugh.
So
I'm sorry.
No, but like my I guess due to Lyme, the Lyme stuff attacked my knees, and my knees basically like crumbled.
Oh, fuck!
And so my part of my kneecaps would like both at the same time one day snapped off and flipped behind my
oh
knee
my god,
and started tearing up my meniscus.
Oh.
Also like trigger warning, but so late. If you're like really grossed out by stuff.
That's fucking terrifying, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry I snickered at broke at the term.
Okay.
My knees broke. It sounds fucking funny. Sorry.
But they did.
That's true. It's not like they didn't.
But they did.
It's not like they didn't. They totally did. You just heard him describe it.
Yeah.
They won. I fucking believe him. You know what I mean? I fucking believe him. I believe it. You know what? Yeah. I think this guy's knees broke.
I think he's on
I have a hunch that this guy's fucking knees broke. And he might have had the craziest childhood of all time. But still, he loved basketball. He loved dancing.
Loved basketball.
And he's got a fucking impressive resume. Let's go through the resume, guys. Just to get, just to get the fucking momentum back here, because we just went to the bottom. And you know what? We have to. We have to sometimes. Yeah. I was looking at the thing because I'm checking the time. And also my hair. But here's what's up. This guy has been a photographer for Billie Eilish, for Denzel Curry, for Saturday Night Live, for Curtis Connor, Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden. All right? He's also been yelled at and told to commit suicide by Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio stans.
Stans, yep. I wanted you to say stans because it sounded like you were just going to say that they told me to kill myself. And Charlie and Dixie, if you're out there,
I think they are out there.
Answer my emails.
Yeah, get this kid paid because, I get tagging someone's pretty cool, but I don't remember the last time I showed someone that I was tagged in something and bought lunch. You know what I mean? Trying to get something to eat here. Pay your boy. They don't. Dixie and Charlie don't owe Jake anything. And the fact that he's bringing this up now is so immature. No, it's because sometimes money runs out and you gotta go get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta go, if someone steals from you, it doesn't matter how long it takes for you to go, hey, they stole from me. Because other shit happens and other stuff might be going on. And then something starts as a fun bit on Twitter, which by the way, Jake, you being hey, guy, quote tweeting everything they do just to be can I get some money, please? For a while. Literally, if you're mad at this fucking gorgeous little face, if you're mad at Jake, go look at his Twitter. Go look at every time he's just been funny. And it's it sucks because now he has to be serious. Dude, and how funny is it when you have to be serious on Twitter and you have to wait, and you have to use grammar and punctuation? It's so annoying.
It's so stupid. And also like deleting certain things in the word count so that you can fit in certain things in one tweet.
It's the most annoying shit in the world.
Yeah.
Oh my god, man. Dude, being serious. Okay, I was talking to you, and I was talking to Nick about this, actually. I won't go... Actually, I can just read exactly what I said, because, this is for real. This is exactly how I feel about Twitter and the internet. Whoever wants to start something with me, cool. If you start it, I'll light you up for sure. But I am never going to go out of my way to be fully serious on the app Twitter ever again. I'll retweet things, sure. But I will never go, hey guys, or being serious here. No. There's just too much of people not caring what the fuck is up on that app for me to actually tell you that I'm being for real. That app is for fun. And if there are issues going on it, I'm out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't involve myself.
Yeah.
Because even if I go out of the way to, like, defend a friend, I'd rather do that here or, like, call them.
Yeah.
If I go out of my way to, like, voice how I feel about what's going on with something that might have to do with me, it's just not worth it for those 48 hours. I'll be stressed out of my mind about what might be going on a fucking app. Yeah. Like, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Like, even, you know what I mean? Even tweets were, like, I've never once been like, I'm glad I said that.
Yeah.
Because, like, in the moment, you're like, yeah, okay. And then the next day, you're like, why'd I involve myself?
I agree. When it started out as like a lighthearted, like it was just like a
it was a fun bit. It was actually a really funny bit.
Yeah.
It was a really funny bit. And if you don't think it was funny, you don't know what fucking comedy is. That shit's funny.
And then it turned into this whole thing, and now I'm on TTalk USA _ fucking dead dog.
So. Underscore fuck you.
underscore
literally
off,
might KMS later. But like I'm on a few T channels myself too. You know what sucks? Like in front of me the other day, when I was at this fucking wedding, which I didn't have an awesome time at, but I can't say like what happened. Like I told you like what happened. I can't say anything. My mom has already like texted. Like the second I got home, she was like, "If you're doing your podcast tomorrow, don't fucking talk about." And I was like, "Okay." And we don't disrespect Jackie here. We never do. She's a queen. But like someone who I know, who's not in my immediate family, was like, "So like, I heard you do like YouTube now," and I was like, "Kinda." And then in front of me on their YouTube app on their phone, looked up what I did. But, like, they didn't look up my channel. They just searched my name in the search bar, and I went, don't do that, please. Because the third one is always, like, the Curtis Connor, Dean Hebscher drama. Which, number one, the title, wrong. I never had drama with my friend.
I know, yeah.
And number two, fuck that thumbnail. I can see it now, and it's just, like, some fucking kid like that, and you're like, all right, you don't even have to click on the video. I already know what this kid's voice sounds like. You know what I mean?
What is the voice?
It's like, hey besties, so we're back with another T channel, and you're like, go on. It's like that.
Yeah, that's really
I'm just saying that's what his voice sounds like.
Yeah, I love it.
And if you take it down an octave, it's like James Charles. Hi sisters, so
Yep.
Is that what she said? Is that what he said?
That is what he says.
Hey sisters. Yeah. So today I'm going to be apologizing for the 9th time about trying to look at the abs of a 16-year-old. And you're like,
hi sisters. If you're under 15, send me your feet.
Hi sisters. If you're a hot guy who's graduating high school this year, fuck me already.
If you just graduated 8th grade, please contact me at my business email.
If you have an 8-pack and you're fucking 14, gosh, I'd love to see it. Shit. Shit, fuck, I'd love to see that.
You just get so
holy
flustered.
Fucking shit, I'd love to see those abs. If you play high school lacrosse, fuck me, please. Holy hell.
I hate holy hell.
Holy hell, that's a sexy thing to do. And if you're above 20, hit the road.
Jeez,
now I'm gonna get out my Kylie palette. And fucking whatever. Yeah, so anyway, that was what was I saying?
The wedding.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyway, yeah. So like if you in front of me search like Dean Hebscher in the search bar of YouTube, it's like the first 2 out of the first 4 videos that come up, I'm like, oh fuck. You know what I mean? I'm like, shit. No, you could just look. You know what? Just go to my channel, please. So that happens. So that's something whatever. There's just shit we always got to deal with. And like, when has someone ever said to you for real, there's no such thing as bad press?
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, like absolutely fuck you. Yes, there is. But dude, like if you look at it, you kind of went viral. Yeah, like awful viral.
Yeah. In the worst way.
That's not how I want to be known or perceived. There's no such thing as bad press. Yeah, the fuck there is. Yes, there is.
The people who say that have never had anything interesting like viral happen.
Oh, they all have 2 followers and no content.
Yeah. Their photos are all them holding up bass.
Yeah, or like their profile picture is not them.
Yeah.
It's not them. Like, here's another thing. Here's another thing. I don't like... Oh, I have to fart. Hang on.
Fuck! Holy shit!
I'm really glad that worked out for all of us. It stinks. You're on the Clean Hamster podcast. Oof. That was insane.
Yeah, that was great.
That was all coffee and
I'm proud of you, buddy.
And water, brother.
That's nice.
When someone says like, okay, when you're young, this makes sense. Like, when you're a child, but like when you're like an adult, and someone's like, beggars can't be choosers. You're like, they kind of can though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers. Like, yeah, they can a little though. You know what I mean? Because I remember when I was like 17 years old and my dad was like, go apply at McDonald's, go apply at Tim Hortons, go hand out resumes. I don't care if you don't want to work there. You just need a job. And I was like, what? And he's like, beggars can't be choosers. And I was like, well, I'm going to prove that wrong by go getting a job at a place that I'd rather work at.
Yeah.
I guess in that context, yeah, for sure. What I'm saying is tracking. But like, I remember just being like, okay, what? Like, I'm not going to go, like, I'm going to go to a place where I can see myself. I'm going to go in a direction I can see myself.
And I wish I had done that earlier, because I worked retail and I worked like fast food. And like, I could have been like, it sounds stupid saying like, I could have been 15 not working at Chipotle and like taking more photos, but like I took pictures for Billy at 16, so it's like fuck my life. But like I worked at like PacSun and Chipotle. Those were my big jobs,
those are your 2 bugaboos. So I worked at fucking Hudson's Bay, Cumbres, Fortinos, Metro. These are all Canadian things. Sorry. Mm-hmm. So when did you find your love for photography?
Okay, I know you're going to laugh. I just know you are, but here we go.
Try me.
I found my love for photography when on a
You don't talk like this? Just tell me.
Well, I was wheeling around my town. I was wheeling around my town and I thought that the trees looked pretty, and I had just bought a camera because I wanted to make YouTube videos, and then I realized that I didn't want to make YouTube videos at the time.
Same!
I started taking pictures. Then I started taking pictures of trees and pretty things and people. And I wheeled myself on home, put that SD card in, edited that shit, and boy, oh boy, did I fall in love.
Why'd you think I was going to laugh at that? That was awesome, man. That's a great way to be inspired.
Well,
you're also a fucking pansy, dude. Fuck you.
Everything goes back to my depressing childhood,
well, like, for sure. But do you know, like, I used to fucking stand... I used to pretend my bed was a stage, and I would get my dad's tennis racket and pretend it was a guitar and or a microphone. And pretend that I was either a rock star or a fucking comedian. Door closed entire time. Like, I created... Those were the best times I've ever had, was imagining I was something.
Absolutely.
Like, dude, I was the one talking to the goddamn leaves at recess. I was the one bringing so many toys from home at school so I could not be apart from them. Because fuck these kids. I have a
Absolutely.
pocket full of all my favorite cars. I'm not the one fucking. I'm not the one being like, all right, guys, line up for Foursquare.
I got in trouble. You'll like this. I got in trouble in preschool because I asked the teacher. I'm not kidding. I asked the teacher. I go, hey, do these kids have special needs?
Whoa. Yeah.
And she was like, no, no. And so I had to talk to my mom about it. And she's like, well, some kids like I was in there literally like thinking about like death and crying and like how people die and how babies are made and all this stuff. And like I was like asking my teacher crazy shit. And
So happy we're friends.
I genuinely thought because kids were over there like chewing on blocks, I was like 5 and I was like, are they okay?
Right.
Am I like what's happening?
Did you actually say, do these kids have special needs when you were 5?
I said, are these kids
Oh,
off?
right. Like you said, like like you recognized that there was a difference, but you guess what? You were the one who was fucking weird.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, maybe it was.
By
just
the way, not
me
saying
the whole
that
time.
special needs is weird. He was just weird as fuck as a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I was a little strange, and I love people with special needs. Shout out to Chandler and Susie in my special needs dance class that I taught. Thank you.
There was a kid named Mark at McMaster Sports Fitness School, and he was like our hype guy out of all the counselors. Shout out to him as well. He was so funny. Every fucking morning he'd go, Dean! And I'd be like, yo! He was fucking awesome, dude. And he would always take my hat. And then one day I just let him have it. And he was like, really? And I was like, have my hat, man. He was
That's the fucking
He was super
best.
sweet. But also I have a story about being a child around special needs kids. Now, I don't know if this needs a trigger warning. It probably doesn't. But like when I was in second or third grade, I don't know if I've talked about this on the podcast before. I don't know if I've talked to you about this before. But like, okay, as a child, like your parents prepare you for a lot of things, but they don't prepare you for the first time you see a group of people or children with special needs. They just don't. Like, that is something that you are, as a child, just thrown into, and you have to grasp the concept of that some people are born with deficiencies. It's just something you fucking, and that's kind of also the first time you learn, like, oh, don't point, don't stare. That's also what happens. So when I was in the second grade, there was a classroom across the hall from mine, which was the special needs classroom at Silver Pines Public School in Richmond Hill, Ontario. And nice. By the way, I'm like 6 or 7 at the time. I was fucking terrified of that. Like,
cancel him.
Easy.
For being 6 or 7.
Yeah, cancel me for being 6 and 7 and not knowing the world is real.
Yeah.
But I straight up, like, I would walk by the class and be like, for real, I was fucking 7. Chill. I would literally be like, what the fuck is, like, what?
I know.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They scared me as a 7-year-old. Okay? I'm here. I'm on track. Don't worry. Fucking everyone relax. And also, like, chill the fuck out. I was 7. And I used to get sent out in the hall a lot because I was very disruptive. And one day as a punishment, which is kind of fucked up by my teacher, Mrs. Miles, you sick bitch. She sent me into that classroom as a punishment for disrupting her class. And I remember, I remember holding on to the door frame to, like, not go in there. I thought they were, like, gonna kill me. I didn't know what was wrong. I didn't know what the fucking deal was. No one taught me anything.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm opening up, so it's fine now. I was 7. Okay? I was literally holding onto the door jamb like, no! No! I'm not kidding. I was fucking scared. I was 7. 7. And then I went, dude, my head was like cocked down because I couldn't look. I was like so scared. I was crying, obviously, like into my shirt. And their teacher or their caregivers, I guess, were like, okay, you were sitting here. All right, I don't know why your teacher fucking sent you in here. Like, I remember them being like, okay, you were in trouble in that class, and now it's kind of fucking up. Like, I just remember that.
Now we have to deal with
right. Like, I just remember being like, okay, they're just gonna. So we're the punishment room. Fuck you guys. Like, I remember that was the vibe too, and I remember they were like, why is he in here? Oh, he got in trouble in this class. I remember hearing like whatever. So anyway, I had to sit down and like, it was their break time or their lunch time, and then I finally like worked up the courage to like look up and just like observe the special needs class. And I was still like very obvious. I was 7. It was very standoffish, very I was scared. I didn't know what the hell was wrong with them, or even if I would classify that as like if something was wrong. Like, I just didn't know what the hell was up.
Yeah.
So the teacher, their teacher sat down next to me and was like, do you know any of these kids? And I was like, no. And she was like, do you have like questions? And right away, like, I remember feeling like super like happy about the fact that like she read my mind, obviously.
That's a great teacher.
She read my mind, and I was like, I have so many questions.
Yeah.
Right away, I asked. I was like, what's wrong with them? And I remember she was like, there's nothing necessarily wrong with them. They were just born different. But they all have a very unique set of skills. They can all speak. They're all very intelligent in their own way. Unfortunately, sometimes when kids are born, they might be missing certain parts of their brain. They might not hold the same cognitive abilities as you or I. Like, you know what I mean? They might not be fully able-bodied. And I remember just like learning literally in about 2 minutes about people with special needs, people, you know, with brain deficiencies, everything. And she was just like, they're good. They're not gonna hurt you. And then I was just like super comfortable. And I remember going to back to my class, just being like, I was still so like shaken up, but I remember being like, holy shit, yeah, all right,
yeah.
And in that day at stupid Silver Pines Public School, I learned the most I've ever learned about life than I've ever learned in any other classroom in my life. I was fucking 7, and a woman went, all right, this kid's gotta stop fucking staring. Hey man, do you have questions? And I went, yeah, I do, like a ton. Please sit with me. And she answered all of them perfectly. Like,
yeah, that's really.
It was incredible.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I actually think that was the first time I ever sweat. I can't lie. Like, I remember being like,
and 7?
Yeah, for sure. So that was my story.
I love your story. I learned some of my favorite times ever was teaching this special needs dance class. It was a group of 20 people with different abilities and different strengths, and like it was like I have to hug this one guy because a lot of like you open the class with hugs.
Yeah.
Because I mean they were so loving.
Yeah.
And so there's one guy who I had to hug like this because he was starting to put caregivers not intentionally, we didn't think, but he would hug them, turn the caregivers around, and then put them in a chokehold.
Okay. Right, yeah.
And so we had to hug them like this.
Right.
So that then we could just break out at some point.
Okay.
But like, it was, I learned so much about just like life and how to treat people. Right. And like, it was just,
Sorry.
it was
I think that's a really great place to end it. It's been a full hour.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow. My first podcast, y'all.
Hey, just everyone, just so you have some perspective, just fucking think about life more and understand that whatever situation you're in, there's always someone who might have a worse situation. And fucking think before you speak. Ask questions. And give people the time of day if they seem like, they're not quite on it enough for your standards.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you never know what the fuck anyone's going through, okay? So if you're annoyed, keep it to yourself.
And fuck off, honestly.
Yeah, and fuck off. Or, get a podcast. I don't know. Talk about it here. It's a great place to vent. Get a mic and just go, yo, what the fuck is up with all these fucking... What's up with all these farts leaving my asshole? Just do that. Do that. I don't even get paid for this. You understand? And I love it. Jake, I want to thank you for being on the Clean Hamster podcast. You are...
Thank you.
You are one of the many lights of my life. And would you like to play a game of 2K21 later or maybe even directly after this?
I would love to.
Awesome. Also, send me the audio and the video.
I will.
Because Daddy's got to edit. All right, I want to thank all of you for watching and listening to this on whatever platform you have chosen. Please please subscribe. Because, this is good. This is a good fucking podcast. Read the comments. It's a hit. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate all of you. I hope you have a wonderful time. Tell everyone in your life who you love that you love them. Jake, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And shout out to our best friends, Curtis and Jacob. We love you guys. Those are my fucking fellas, man.